People, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Serpi. Now, today I'm going to talk about some new high-tech cameras that we're hearing them have down there in St. James. And these high-tech cameras were set up by the Chinese. Very interesting. The Jamaican people, local and abroad, really need to hear this one. But before I go any further, did anybody see that extraordinary PR campaign from Andrew Wheatley? He somehow managed to have not one, not two, but 3 stories that were about him in the Sunday Observer. Anybody ever see that? 3 stories, all of them pulling at the heartstrings, trying to win the heart and minds of the people. Listen, obviously Andrew Wheatley is planning some kind of comeback, but before he can do that, he must first soften up the people with stories about his upbringing and his struggles as a child and how gang one take him son life and all these things. I mean, I'm not saying it's the first it's ever happened, but I just cannot remember a day in the papers when one politician had 3 stories written about him, all in a positive light, trying to say, listen, I've been through this and I've been through all these things. This is not by accident. This is a case of a politician who is clearly employing a strategy to get back into politics. I'm going to watch how this one turn out. Right, his case is before the courts. Let's see where it go. But let me not stray too far. We have to come back to this one. Right now we have to talk about this camera system down there in Mobi. Now for those of you who don't know, there's an article in the Gleaner. Right, it's titled A Criminal's Nightmare. I like that. A Criminal's Nightmare. Cops reaping success from Chinese high-tech surveillance system in Mobi. Now, what I have are just a few questions. And these questions, I don't know who are going to answer them. Well, probably nobody is going to answer them. Right? But I have to ask these questions, and the Jamaican people need to also ask these questions. You see, because these are no ordinary cameras. These cameras are biometric cameras. Yes, these cameras have facial recognition technology. And they were set up by the Chinese. Not the Jamaican government, but the Chinese. Now the biometrics part is important. I'm going to tell you why. You see, these cameras cannot be effective unless they already have the information about the people they're running the facial recognition on. You see, whoever carried out the article didn't ask the right questions. See, sometimes I wish them when time I did them article I meet them talk to. Because the first question I would ask is, in order for you to have a facial recognition camera, you would need to have the data on the citizens already somewhere where you can then match it to your facial recognition camera. So the camera pick up the face and then match it with somebody who's already in the system. So how can a facial recognition camera system be working in Jamaica without the citizens first being in some kind of database for it to match up with? These are the questions we need to ask. Come on, people.
Oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again, back with the bad mind. Back with the bad mind because in bad mind the Chinese to them camera. See, this brother have a problem with Mobi. Not only in bad mind Mobi is scammer them. True, the man them have all the money, all the car and all the girls. Now him a bad mind the Chinese to them camera. True, him can't afford camera. People, don't listen to this brother. All him do is get up every day, go up on YouTube and make up things to get views.
Well, I mean, it's a fair question. It's a fair question. They must say the camera them have facial recognition. That would mean the camera has to be a biometric camera. And that would mean, in order for it to really be working, and this is not just some kind of smoke and mirrors and some kind of gimmicks, they must have information and data on people already in the system. So without this information, the whole facial recognition part and the biometrics is a gimmick. It's simply not working. So it's one or the other. Either the system isn't working, as in the facial recognition part, right? Or it's working and then they have to explain how them get the data. Because the last time I checked, no such thing exists. NIDS is not in effect yet. Again, last time I checked, we don't know what going on behind the scenes. The next question is, should the Jamaican people be concerned that the Chinese have such technology, especially when it comes on to biometrics? The answer to that question, personally, is 100%. Of course, the Chinese set up their own biometric cameras and they're using it on Jamaican soil. Questions need to be asked. Questions need to be asked. You can't get jumpy and excited and go into, oh, but it'll go solve crime. No worry, I get into that. Because enough of this article is smoke and mirrors, if you ask me. Because they make some claims that them simply can't back up. Them not giving no details, them not giving no case, them not giving no example, but don't worry about that. Right? But we stick to this. Jamaican people, let me ask you a question. When the government did come out and say they are going to bring in biometrics with NIDS, enough of the population did jump up and say, well, how that will work? We don't support that because that will give access to this and that privacy and all that. Fair questions. When I'm asking that question now, why we not answer that about the Chinese? Why we not hear the uproar about the Chinese having such technology on Jamaican soil? Oh, that's right, Mr. Chin Ice Cola. Mr. Chin Ice is cola. Because when the local government did bring in biometrics, people ball and resist. But Mr. Chin bring biometrics, set it up in their backyard, and you know nothing to say. You know nothing to say. Right? You're telling me that such technology is set up by private individuals. This is not even being done by the government, you know. So now, here are the other set of questions. Who exactly is collecting this biometric information? As in the facial recognition, when them collect certain faces and all these things, who is collecting it and who's storing it? I want to know. Does the Jamaican government has access to this information that is collected by these Chinese cameras? And if so, does the Jamaican government or can the Jamaican government reassure the Jamaican people that such information would not be used for more sinister motives? Again, we don't even know the name of the Chinaman who set up the camera. We don't know nothing. All we're hearing now is that biometric cameras down there in St. James. I'm just asking questions. I'm not saying whether it will go do this or it will go do that or if they go lower crime or listen. I'm not talk about that. I'm talk about the information. I'm talk about data. This is modern times. Privacy is a major concern. Especially in a country as corrupt as Jamaica. The people deserve to know if such information is being collected, where is it going? So let me ask you a question. Does that mean that private citizens can set up their own biometric cameras in Jamaica? What if Simple Simon was to just throw up one biometric camera in front of him yard and I scan the road in both directions? Would the Jamaican government have a problem with it? Well, surely they can't because the Chinese can do it. See, these are questions that are worth asking. See, in the article, it says, and I quote, "The cameras are the latest tools in the fight against crime in Montego Bay, St. James, where the robbery-weary Chinese business community has turned to the system to identify and expose the brazen robbers who have been targeting them in several multi-million-dollar heists." End quote. Okay, when have any of these robbers been quote identified and exposed by these cameras? Can somebody send me the story? Again, I'm asking questions. Somebody tell me send me the article, send me the story, or send me the report where the men who've been carrying out these robberies against the Chinese were identified and exposed by these cameras. Please send it to me. Maybe it's out there and I just don't know about it, right? Because another thing they mention, it says this, right? These cameras are highly sensitive. You could call them a law enforcer's dream and a criminal's nightmare. If we have Montego Bay properly blanketed with these cameras, criminals will have a hard time escaping apprehension once an image is recorded. The article then makes a strange pivot into saying that police statistics reveal that up to July 4 this year, St. James had recorded 58 murders, a 17.1% decline when compared to the corresponding period in 2019. Shootings were also down with 65 incidents as opposed to 70 last year. Robberies, however, have increased with one more case this year. Yeah, I don't know how that fit into this. What are they trying to do? They're trying to put this so-called reduction down to the cameras. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Whichever drop St. James having a crime, it have nothing to do with this camera system. First of all, these camera systems, right, from what I'm gathering, are in the main part of downtown Mobile. Them na they run a Norwood, them na they run a Glendevon, them na they run a Salt Spring. Some don't even know why they put these statistics into this to make it sound like, say, oh, this camera system is what is causing the crime to drop. Listen, we need answers. I am not, listen, don't get it twisted in the people. I am not pro or against any of these camera systems. I'm just saying the fact that they were installed by the Chinese and they are biometric, questions have to be asked. That's all I'm doing, people, asking questions. No matter anybody just a Sir P, so forget with that camera, Sir P, Sir bring camera. No. We need to know who exactly collect what kind of information, where to store, and what is it going to be used for. This is spooky. This is spooky, and the people of Jamaica need to realize that, right? Because I don't even know what I mention about dropping a crime for like camera and nothing to do with it. And I hear people say, oh, them shouldn't tell nobody. Somebody asked me this morning, Sir P, why them put out the news said them have these cameras and try to keep it a secret? People, come on. You think maybe a bad man them get information from Gleaner? Maybe criminals would have known about this camera before it even go up. From the moment the man climb on the pole and start run the first wire, maybe a man them know about this. This is no secret to Mobile people. This might be secret to you because you read it in a Gleaner. Mobile man them already know about this. Right. This camera system, where them claim about facial recognition, first of all, good luck because as I say, we're now in the age of COVID. Right. Everybody walk around in a mask, so make us see what go on. Right. But somebody need to answer these questions. Somebody need to answer these questions. But me understand, some people already make up their mind say, yeah, this is amazing, right? Even though them don't know where Mr. China do the info. They don't know where Mr. Chin get info from, right? Them can't tell you how Mr. Chin have facial recognition technology as private citizens in Jamaica. These are private citizens who have this technology, something where even the government don't have. But maybe me chat too much. Maybe me need to mind more on a business. I'm sure somebody will tell me that. I'm just saying it looks spooky. But tell me your opinion, right? Patreon Squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know already. People, stay safe. Bless up.